I genuinely didn't think anybody was gonna watch these videos because I don't know anything. I don't know anything about anything. I don't know what I'm doing. I mean, does it look like I know what I'm doing? Hello everyone, welcome to another video. It is me, Desiree, and we are doing some more repotting. I have two plants here that I have been dying to repot. One of them I've been dying to repot probably since I put it in this ugly thing, and the other one just really needs to get out of this pot. It's one I showed recently in a video. It looks like crapola, and I need to just repot it. So while I repot the plants, I also wanted to talk about some channel changes and updates, a new series I want to do that I want your input on, and just some different things that are going on with the channel. So the first thing I want to do is get this something out of my eye. And I actually just have everything still here set up on the table from yesterday when I repotted all those marantas. So I'm just gonna kind of reuse whatever's here. I'm not like obsessed with reusing soil. I'll just use whatever most of the time. So I'm just gonna reuse what I have here and then the soil I brought in from yesterday. But the first plant that needs a serious repot is this. This is a philodendron fuzzy petiole, and I was so excited to get this plant. It has a really beautiful leaf color and texture, like it's really matte. Even if you clean it and dust it, it's always gonna have a matte finish to it. It has a really like soft matte feel, and it has a lot of little fuzzies all over the stem. It's such a cute plant. Obviously mine is not doing that well. For one, I keep forgetting to water it. I keep forgetting, and then not too long ago, I took it outside to water it, brought it out of the basin of water to let it drip dry, and I left it outside for the whole day until the next day in the sun. So it's putting up with a lot for me right now. So I'm gonna repot this one, and I think I'm just gonna reuse this pot that I have here from yesterday from one of my marantas. I think it'll fit in there perfectly, and this plant does need a bigger pot because when I put it in here, I stuffed it in here. I wanted it in this pot because I really do like this one a lot. This is from Urban Jungle, and I bought this at Lowe's on clearance. It had a dead plant in it. I want to say the pots were $2 each. Anyway, I stuffed it in here. It was too big. I took a lot of the soil off, and I had to like mush it in here. So it just needs a little breathing room. The plant is also kind of like falling out of the pot. Like it's not looking good. I'm gonna cut a couple leaves off, and then I'm just gonna kind of cut all the brown stuff off and make it look like it's not all crusty. And then the other plant, I'll talk about why this one looks ugly in a little while. So the first thing I wanted to talk about as far as the channel goes is my schedule. I put up something on my community tab asking what you guys thought of having a schedule. And you know what? I haven't checked it lately. Let me see if the results have changed. So I asked if you guys cared about YouTubers or myself having an upload schedule. And I kept checking on the poll, and pretty much it seemed like it was split. Like some people don't care and some people do. And as far as my personal opinion goes, as far as having a schedule, I love knowing when my favorite YouTubers put up videos. I know that this one skincare channel that I watch, she puts up a video 7 a.m. Tuesday and Thursday. I know to look for it. I look forward to it. So I like that, but also for myself personally, I kind of want to just put videos up whenever, you know. It isn't what I do for a job, it's what I do for fun. So I don't want it to seem like a job, you know? Anyway, I put up the poll, 48 people answered, and the results are as follows. 52% said, I love random uploads. 48% said, I love scheduled videos. So it's kind of split. Some people care, some people don't. So what I think I'm gonna do, because I kind of would love if this could turn into a part-time job. I mean, that would be amazing. It's very far in the future, obviously. My channel is very small. But I do want to have a one video a week schedule at least. I love putting up a lot of videos, and I really enjoyed doing daily videos all through May. Although I don't know if I can keep up that kind of schedule all the time, but I would like to do that at least a couple times a year. Anyway, I want to have at least one video scheduled per week, and I'm thinking Sundays 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time I'll put up a new video. Oh yeah, look at this leaf. Is that a sheath? No, it's a leaf. Like, there are a few leaves here that are just unfurling dead. I'm just gonna cut those off. Okay. Oh no, there's a new leaf next to it though. I'm just gonna cut off the stem, I guess. I don't know what I'm doing. Just try to make it look better. Okay, that's a new leaf. Anyway, I'm gonna do one video a week, Sundays 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. You can look forward to a video from me if that's what you like. You like to know when people are putting up a video. And then throughout the rest of the week, I'm just gonna put up videos as I can when I get to them and when I have time. And since it had been so hot here with no working air conditioner, doing videos was like the last thing on my mind. Look at that poor leaf. Because in this room, we don't have like a ceiling fan in here. It's just still air. Even though I have the window open, there's not a breeze in here, and it was hot. And a lot of the time I was doing videos after work, which was working out, but it's hot after work. My makeup looks like crap, and I don't want to sit in here doing a video after work when it's just kind of hot, you know? So I want to do one video a week, Sundays 9 a.m. and then the rest of the week I'll put up videos whenever I get to them. Okay, I'm gonna slowly pull this out. And you're gonna see how tight the freaking plant was in here. Look at this plant and look at this pot. This poor thing, I absolutely stuffed it in there. And it just needs some breathing room. This poor thing. And it really needs water too, so I thought I would do this before that. Okay, I do want to put it a little deeper though. And I actually was just going to repurchase this plant. I've been seeing it a lot at Home Depot, which is pretty cool. Only one Home Depot near me actually has it. They have it all the time. And the other ones I've gone to, I haven't seen it there yet. So if you're looking for one or you're interested, Home Depot is where it's at. I think Home Depot's a little unsung hero as far as plants go, because mine did just start recently carrying Costa Farms, but they hadn't always. That looks ugly. Like it's still just like laying like this. Well, it's probably not gonna stand up straight unless I tie it together and put something on it, right? I guess that's what I was expecting. I thought if I repotted it, it was just gonna stand up perfectly straight all of a sudden. Let's try it. Let's try one more time, and then I'm gonna go get like a big stick. Put it in there. Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna go get the stick. BRB. Okay, I went and got this little stick here, and I'm just gonna stick it here in the middle, and I'm gonna tie the plant onto it just for some stability, because I want it to be upright and not all crazy looking. But let me fill it back up with soil first. Okay, and then the second thing, I guess these two kind of go hand in hand. The second thing I wanted to talk about is the fact that the channel surpassed 1,000 subscribers. I never did like a thank you or a video like that. I don't know why. I didn't forget about it because I was looking at it every single day. I was so excited for the channel to continue growing. But one of the most exciting parts about surpassing 1,000 subscribers is that the channel then was available to be monetized, which means you started seeing ads play on the videos. I know they're annoying, but it really helps out the person that's making the video if you watch the ad, because that's how a lot of YouTubers make their money, is they make money by their viewers watching the ads before the video starts, or in the middle or at the end, you know? Anyway, I was really excited to do that because I thought, wow, I can make a little bit of money from this, and then I could use that money to buy more plants. So I wanted to say thank you to everyone who has subscribed, everyone that watches, those of you that share the videos. I genuinely didn't think anybody was gonna watch these videos because I don't know anything. I don't know anything about anything. I don't know what I'm doing. I mean, does it look like I know what I'm doing? I'm just learning alongside all of you, getting tips from you in the comments, and just sharing plants. Like, they're just plants. Like, why? It doesn't have to be so serious. And anyway, so all of you guys that watch the videos, thank you so much. I really love it. It's so fun, and the fact that I get to interact with you guys in the comments. I see a lot of your names all the time. So interacting with the videos is always really great too, because it kind of pushes it up. So it might push the video out to other people to see it. Anyway, So thank you for that. But yeah, so I have been making a little bit of money from the videos, which is really cool. But I started thinking like, what do I want to do with it? Because I'm not making a ton of money, like it's not paying my bills or anything. This isn't my job. So it's kind of like fun money right now. And I did want to spend it on plants since you guys are watching the videos, which is what's causing me to make money. So I thought, why not put that money back into the channel? One thing I would like to buy are probably some lights maybe, so I could film videos in the winter, especially after work because it's kind of dark. I want to buy some lights, maybe a microphone for the camera, just different things like that I would like to do. But the first thing I want to do is spend it on plants. But what I think would be really fun is if I did maybe once every other month, maybe once a month. I think it might get a little much though. Maybe once every other month, I want to buy a plant or something from a different online plant retailer and review them in a video. Review like the prices, the quality, how it arrived, the shipping, how the plant or whatever I purchase is doing. And I think that would be really cool because I'll get to try out some different online plant services because I really only buy from like one person all the time. I have tried other things, but there aren't very many that I've gone back to over and over. And I kind of want to just discover some new ones and review some that maybe other people are curious about. So if you have, I keep like fiddling with this and I don't think it's going to work the way I thought. I think I'll just have to keep the stick there. I don't think I'm going to tie it to it just yet. I mean, does that even look any better? This looks, I don't know. I'm gonna start cutting off these brown parts. Maybe it will improve the look of the plant. So if you guys have any like online plant places that you shop from all the time or that you're interested in hearing about, I was gonna say some Etsy shops, but I have not had a good experience with Etsy. Although I've only bought one thing one time. I don't wanna buy anything ever again. But if you have a reliable Etsy person, I would love to purchase from. But yeah, let me know, leave me a comment, let me know some places you would like me to buy from, to review. The first one I think I want to do though is Gabriella Plants. I follow them on Instagram, oddly enough, but I've never looked at their website or shopped from their site. And I've been looking at it lately and I really would love to buy something from them. So yeah, let me know if you like this idea. I love it and I can't wait to do it. But let me know some plant retailers that you either like shopping from or that you would like me to buy from. So speaking of money and like buying plants, I have another announcement. I'm going to be on a budget. Yes, I'm putting myself on a plant budget because I had a little bit of a meltdown the other day. A little bit of a meltdown, a little bit of a crisis. I started thinking about my financial future and I started thinking about retiring from the workforce and how much money one would need to live on and able to comfortably retire and then not feel like, oh crap, I gotta go back to work when I'm 70. And I've never worried about anything like that because that's future me's problem. I don't know why, it's never concerned me before. But it has lately, and I started thinking about it and I started looking at my retirement and my 401k and I was like, I don't have nearly enough money to retire. I'm gonna work till I'm 90. I'm gonna be a greeter at Walmart. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but I don't want to have to work when I'm super like elderly and I just want to relax and kick it the rest of my life. So I started thinking like, I spend a lot of money every month. You know, I do have a good job, I make good money, which affords me a lot of fun money, and I spend all of it. Like, I don't save a lot of money. As you can see, like, look at the plants I buy all the time, you know? But I thought, I don't need to spend all of the money all month, you know? I could just have a budget. So I'm putting myself on a budget for plants and for beauty products. Obviously, what's relevant here are plants. So I'm gonna be putting myself on a budget of, okay, I was just gonna say the amount and then I felt kind of funny. So I'm gonna be doing $75 a month. And I know for some people that seems astronomical, like holy crap, you spend $75 a month on plants. And then to some of you, you're probably thinking, I've spent $75 on one plant. Like, that's not gonna do anything for my whole month. But for me, I think it's going to be a good amount because it feels a little restrictive, but it also allows me to buy a bunch of plants if I want to. I could buy one big plant if I want to, but I want to do the budget and I want to share at the end of each month what I bought and how I spent it, what I have rolling over to the next month. Let me know if I'm going to do the budget regardless, but if you want to see what I purchased at the end of the month and how it's going, let me know because I do want to do videos on that each month. But if you're like, that's so dumb, I don't care about your budget, let me know. Okay, this looks much better. Does this look better? It looks better. So I cut off all the dry, crusty parts and now the leaves are, you know, interestingly shaped. I did put this stick in here and it's really only holding up this one piece. I don't know if that's going to be there forever, but I also don't like big sticks sticking out of my plants like this that don't have any purpose. So I might... just cut it off. Okay, that looks a little better. I'm glad I got the plant out of that tiny stuffed pot, although it just looks okay. I'm gonna give it a little watering and then we'll see where it goes from there. Okay, what were we talking about? The budget. So I do want to do some videos about my plant budget, just maybe one a month at the end of the month to talk about what I bought. And that is gonna go for all plant related things. So if I'm buying a plant, if I'm buying pots, soil, anything like that, it's gonna come out of that one budget. So I'm really excited about doing it. I'm excited to save some money for my financial future and not feel like I'm having a meltdown and then I gotta work till I'm 90. Okay, the next plant is this. This is one of my favorite plants of all time. This is Creeping Charlie. This is not Creeping Charlie the Return, or what did I call it? The Return of Creeping Charlie, something like that. This is a new plant that I had purchased because I was worried that the other one was gonna die, which it did. But anyway, this is one of my favorite plants ever, but I put it in the worst pot thing in the world. So it's in one of these hanging things, but as you can see, it's disgusting. Yeah, it's kind of acting the way a terracotta pot would, where it wicks the moisture away and it absorbs like minerals and you get like the patina and that white stuff all over the pot. But in this case, it doesn't look good, it just looks disgusting. So it's also all frayed, it dries really quickly, it's unlined. And I bought this because it came with the plant in it that I wanted. It came with a Hoya, the compacta plant. And I had never seen it before at Home Depot and I got it and I was so excited. But it came in this ugly thing that I've kept for so long, but I absolutely hate it. And I'm kind of thinking now that it might fit in this pot. I did bring a bigger pot because it's a really top heavy plant and I don't want it to keep tipping over. But it has really, really tiny little roots, so I think it might be good in that one there. Okay, I think that was all the channel stuff I wanted to talk about. I wanted to do a budget. I want to do shopping at a different online place every month or every other month, so let me know what you want to see. And then I talked about the schedule. So videos going up, one video every Sunday 9 a.m. and then random videos throughout the week. Okay. And I remember when I put this in here, I had to like force it in here, and as I was doing it, I was like, this is a bad idea. Like, what the heck would I plant in here? Okay. Let's dump out any of that soil. I mean, this is probably like a hanger for an outdoor plant maybe, or a bird's nest. Maybe I could hang this in the tree outside and maybe a bird might make a nest in it. You know what's so cute now that I said that? There were 2 road runners in the backyard. So we were out watering the other morning and 2 of them just jumped up on the back fence, like on the bricks, and we immediately froze. Just froze there for probably 5 minutes just staring at them. And they were like clicking at, like making a clicking noise at each other. It was so cute. And they were like up and down in the tree and on top of the pergola thing in this dead tree that I have there. And I'm hoping they come back to build a nest. Anyway, look how tiny the roots are in this plant. So this huge plant, this is all that the roots, this is all it has going for it. So I am gonna put it in this, and this is pretty heavy too, so I think it'll be okay as far as like it's not gonna tip over. Hold on, hold on. There's a lot of soil stuck in here, and I know if I don't take it out now, I'm gonna try to do it after I repotted the plant, and it'll be like a whole thing. Okay. I can't believe how small the roots are in this plant. It's so weird because it's such a big plant, you know? Okay, I'm gonna put it a little deeper than that. Oh, that's perfect. Okay, and now we fill her up. Putting the soil in the pot after you've put in the plant has to be one of the most satisfying things, right? And I keep wanting to buy one of those little scoops that everybody has, but I think people buy those mostly to do videos, so it's a little neater. I don't think I'd actually use it if I was just repotting plants myself at home. Same as, I always want one of those terrarium kits. It's like the tiny little shovel that's this big and that tiny little rake. I will never use that for anything. I'll find it annoying more than anything, but I always want it for some reason. And I got soil all in that little drainage thing. Anyway, okay. And thank you so much for all your nice comments about the air conditioner. I don't know, maybe I was just looking for it and I was looking for the sound to hear it so it could be annoying. All I could hear is when I was editing it is the sound of the air conditioner, but everyone that left me a comment was like, no, leave it on. Or you didn't even notice it was on. You didn't even hear it. This is the one I was the most excited to repot. Oh my gosh, what a transformation. I actually wasn't intending to use this pot, but it looks so good. This looks amazing. Okay, I can't believe it took me this long to do this. I mean, from that ugly hanging thing that was all frayed and full of minerals to this, yes, 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 I should have done this a million years ago. So, this looks amazing. I think this was I was gonna say a raving success. Is that the phrase? This was a smashing success. Yes, perfect, love it so much. Okay, so we did that one, and then we did the fuzzy petiole. You know, he'll make a comeback, but it needs some water too. But anyway, that is it. Thank you so much for joining me while I repotted some ugly plants and talked about some channel changes and updates. Let me know what you think. I would love to hear what you think about my new little series ideas as far as the budget goes and buying from different plant retailers online every month or every other month. I would love to hear from you, but that is it. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. And I will see you later in another video.